Hello my dear Cancerians, thank you so much for joining me for your October reading with me, Lorien. It's a pleasure to bring you these readings every month. This is your general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising, and if you do want a private reading with myself, all you need to do is click on the link below to my website or email me, lorientarot@gmail.com. I get many questions there, so don't think that it's a stupid question, just ask me and I'll be able to kind of talk to you maybe within 24 hours, because now is the perfect time before we get into the big rush of like new year readings and 12 months readings and stuff like that, to request a reading, because you'll get it much quicker than you would normally. So now there's a little bit of a lull. I would recommend that you get a reading now, but let's see what comes through with my Cancerians. Okie dokie. I'm very conscious at the moment because every single time I will go to put the cards down, and my desk is supposed to be clear, and I did clear it, but everybody's been asking for spells and things, so it's built up again. Like I have this rose for love spells and stuff, so yeah, I apologise if you see things randomly fall into the shot, like random crystals and stuff. Okay. Much of the focus that I'm getting right now is about dreams. Something about your dreams is going to unlock certain aspects. Alright. 3 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Wow. Ace of Wands. Okay. King of Cups. This could be you or a friend. Strength. That's come out several times. Judgment. And the World. Okay, so, and at the bottom we have the Knight of Wands. So, oh, by the way, I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot, and we're going to be using the Archangel Oracle deck. Okay, so let's see. Well, you have the bottom row is stronger than the top row. The top row is very fiddly. That's the surface things that are coming through for you. The bottom row is the bigger changes that are going to come through the fiddly bits, if that makes sense. So it's kind of the energy kind of preceding this, so it's coming through. Again, dreams. As I was saying when I was shuffling, dreams is coming through. I think you're going to be looking at stuff from your visions, basically, that are coming through when you are in REM sleep, when you're looking at certain things to do with your psyche, or, you know, if you, for instance, look at something and think, wow, I just dreamt that a few weeks ago, and somebody else actually in this whole, you know, in the zodiac that I'm doing this month, somebody else got this same message about dreams and, you know, writing them down. So I think this may be something to do with the universal consciousness coming through and, you know, basically taking a look at everything that's coming in. So it seems like this is something that's very strong for a lot of you. But let's start with the 3 of Wands and the King of Cups. So you seem to have a lot of personality coming through this month. I do think that for some of you, you're going to either meet this person or you are this person, and I do believe that this is going to show you a completely new way of handling emotion. I also feel that your dolphin energy is very strong here. That's a childlike energy, but also I do feel that some people are watching you for your example, leading by example this month as well. It feels like you are getting a little bit of preparation going, maybe practicing something. That's what it seems like to me. You're practicing something, you're making sure that you've got something absolutely fine. This may also be a father figure. This could be somebody that you're wanting to get back in touch with or wanting to see regarding this kind of stuff. It may just be something that you're really wanting to achieve here. For instance, you may be looking to reconnect with somebody who is a male figure here. Could be a father, an ex-lover, somebody like that. Or maybe you just want to understand how that connection has affected you now and how you can refine that experience. That seems to be something that's coming up for you guys too. So refining experiences from past loves, relationships, family, that kind of thing is coming through. Now you do have 2 new beginning cards here, and I also feel this is very strong end to the month. So going into November, you should actually have a very strong energy. And I do feel that this is basically you dancing to your own tune. You are not jumping to conclusions, you're not letting anybody else jump to conclusions around you. You're feeling confident, you're feeling ready to attack, and also you basically coming full circle and having this renewal of creativity. The only thing that seems to be a little bit of an issue here is here. Now normally Ace of Pentacles and Strength, absolutely wonderful, really good energy, and I would agree. You know, there's nothing changed with the energy, but I do feel that you're practicing to fend off a storm. You're practicing to fend off somebody who may be watching you, like this little mermaid here, watching your example. You may be fending off somebody who not only wants to watch what you're doing, but steal what you're doing, or criticize what you're doing, or just have this constant or the constant threat of a headache by this person. So I think all you need to do is kind of push that away. But it does feel like it will take a lot of strength to do that in order for you to have this success. Now, I do think you're probably going to get this success before this person goes niggy, 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 you know, and all that kind of stuff. I do feel that that's going to be quite a nasty sort of energy that you will push away. Don't worry about it affecting you too much. It will cause migraines. So the nag, all that kind of stuff, you will have to just push it aside. Make sure that you're focused on the good stuff and focus on the fact that you are able to come through. I do actually think that this is going to be so much stronger than anything else. I really, truly do. It feels like you are going to just lift hand high and say, look what I've achieved here. Look what I'm being invited to do. And then if anyone wants to kind of say, you don't deserve it, blah, 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 just shut them out. Shut them out. They're jealous, they're criticizing for the wrong reasons, they're not helping. Move them aside. You do not need to listen to them, whatever. So again, like I was saying, with this one, the Knight of Swords and the Judgment, this is very much about having that kind of, I'm going for it, I'm not going to listen to the doubters. I'm very much in motion, and I'm going to be forming my opinion very strongly. However, they are asking you not to be too hasty. The Judgment card is about people jumping to conclusions, but also you jumping to conclusions. Maybe you think, this will work absolutely fine, and just go straight headfirst into it. That could work. But also it could just be you dreaming along and not really getting into the kind of nitty gritty of it, you know what I mean? It could be something that you're kind of trying too hard to achieve without actually focusing on the intimate bits of it, you know, like the planning, the calling people up, the needing to kind of get there, get some response, get some kind of integration going, or yeah, just kind of having this feeling that you need to move forward, you need to keep putting it on. I feel like there's more things hidden here, there's more potential hiding here than maybe you're given credit for. So I do think that you're going to maybe explode into something new here. You're going to be able to charge, which is this one, into something that really feeds back that energy, feeds back that potential, and then you can sing and bleat about it a little bit, blow your own trumpet, you know? And I don't think you have to feel bad about doing that at all, because you have the Ace of Wands, which is a renewal of creativity. It's basically you saying, I am here, I have potential, I'm going to have inspiration and creation, and the world is your oyster here, and literally the world. And it does feel like you can cast yourself into the wind, like even here, instead of fighting against it. Sure, let the current of success come through. Let the current of people's words and everything else take you to something better. Let their opinions be the ladder to something new. And I do feel that this is you maybe encapsulating something like independence even more so than you already have, to be honest. There's a lot of letters coming through here, and I do think that through understanding what's coming through from your guides and dreams, maybe you will be able to get ahead of everybody else who just seems to be prepared to drag you back. Because we have another Knight here, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands even. So this again is about passion, lust for adventure, bit of energy. But again, it's kind of like saying you have to defeat something first. You know, with the thing here, it's like you have to push something first. And I don't really know what this dragon is to you. Maybe it is the past with your father, or the thing that you don't know about, a family secret, or, you know, something that you're not really sure about. But it's definitely something that's coming through here that's saying you may have to defeat your inner critic. You may just have, maybe your inner critic is the loudest voice of all, and that's what you're trying to suppress. Maybe that's kind of what you're willing to go away. Your inner critic that just keeps coming up and going, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, you're not good enough. And of course you are. You are good enough. And I think this is something that you just need to understand about yourself. So let's have a look and see what comes through for the angel guidance for Cancer. Whoa, okay. These two obviously want to be known. So you have life review. Oh, okay. So Virgo just had that. And counselor. Ah, okay. So basically, Archangel Jeremy, I'll take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's imbalanced. Again, it could be the fact that there's a rift somewhere, or there's that inner critic again, or something like that that you just need to balance. And also, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counsellor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Again, it could be the fact that you're actually seeing yourself in a more positive light and bleating your own horn, not jumping to conclusions too much. And it could also be that people are saying that you're not helping me enough, or you're not helping this enough, or blah, blah, blah. And I think that's kind of rubbing off on you, maybe thinking that you're not good enough because you don't deserve it, because you're not giving people the time of day, because you're not, you know, bowing to people's will, that kind of thing that really does not benefit anybody. You know, it benefits nobody when it comes to this. So I think this is pretty strong for you. You know, you need to review what you want to fix, but not at the expense of maybe pushing yourself to maybe even need a counsellor yourself. I think the inner critic just needs to be silenced by doing things and overcoming it with action, you know. And I don't think that you need to put this off anymore. I think you're actually going to feel something brand new. Bean, what is it you want to achieve in October? Do let me know in the comments below, because I always love hearing from you guys, and as you know, it brightens my day when I get people saying, oh yes, I know this because blah blah blah. So, you know, really do let me know how things are going for you in the comments. And if you would like a reading from myself, click on the link to my website or email me and I'll get back to you as quickly as I possibly can, which is probably going to be quicker just before the run up in November and things. So I do feel like you're going to become like a chrysalis and blossom out at the end of this month. I really do. And I'm looking forward to seeing what brings through for you in November. But in general, I wish you the best of luck. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you all soon. Blessed be.